As I have said a few times, change is hard, and change and doing the steps, it's not easy. At the moment, I am so tired. I've been pushing really hard and it's very stressful. So you need to push through, and especially on these days where you feel like you should just go into the sort of the mode of where you're just doing the same thing and it's comfortable. But some of the major steps that I'm taking in changing my direction and changing life really is hard. It's like holding that freight train back and stop making the decisions that slow you down, and then pushing really hard to make the decisions that speed you up in the new direction. So I'm looking at picking up a new property in Airlie Beach, which is in beautiful sunny weather where I want to be in winter. So that's very stressful, and picking up one, as I do, one that is in disrepair. It's actually been built without a building permit, and it has a lot of stress with it. I need to get lawyers and building surveyors and engineers involved, but it's picking it up at the good price, and it means that I can achieve what I want to. I can have a nice home near the water, but the stress of it, and then all of the steps I need to take daily, and that's the beauty of it. You've got to take those little steps. So at the moment, I'm setting up my property so I can rent it out. I'm concreting paths, and I was at 9 o'clock last night. I was concreting and finishing off concreting, and I've only done a small section, but tonight I'll do the same, and then before I know it, that'll all be done. Just another step forward. What I'm trying to say is, when you change direction, when you're holding back your freight train, it is freaking hard, but you just have to keep going, keep taking the steps. If you don't, you're just going to get nowhere. Your life is just going to continue on the same direction. So to make the change, you got to take the steps, and you got to keep going. So like a tiredness at the moment, because I was working from 4 in the morning till 9 at night. And I'm also pushing my business into a more comfortable, stable area where I'm now doing more jobs for investors and creating their projects to be amazing as well, as much as I'm also working on my own projects. Now, it's fantastic. Seriously, everything is working out well and everything is taking steps. But in reality, for the person who's doing all the change, tiring. But that's what it takes. And if you want to change your life, that's what you got to do. You got to put in the effort. You got to change.